Welcome to Workers.com Staffing Pulse Insights from the Frontline. In this episode, we're tackling a topic that's on everyone's mind: how to win at job hunting in the AI-era labor market. The market's cooling, and the way we search for jobs is changing. We'll be exploring skills-based hiring, overcoming signal hiring, and building your competitive advantage. The labor market has definitely shifted. We've moved from a candidate-driven market to one that's becoming more balanced, and in some sectors, even favoring employers. This means that simply having a degree or a certain job title isn't enough anymore. Employers are looking for specific, demonstrable skills.
This brings us to the concept of skills-based hiring. Traditionally, hiring has been very credential-based. You look at a resume and you see a degree from a certain university, a list of past employers, and job titles. The assumption is that these credentials correlate with the skills needed for the job. But AI and the rapid pace of technological change have exposed the limitations of this approach. AI can now analyze vast amounts of data, and it's helping employers identify patterns and predict success in ways that weren't possible before. This means they can be much more precise in what they're looking for. They're moving beyond the what, the degree or the job title, and focusing on the how, the actual skills an individual possesses.
So, what does skills-based hiring actually look like in practice? It means employers are focusing less on job titles and more on the specific capabilities needed to succeed on the job. Instead of simply advertising for a warehouse associate or maintenance technician, they might highlight skills like forklift operation, inventory control, blueprint reading, machine operation, preventive maintenance, welding, quality inspection, OSHA, safety compliance, or equipment troubleshooting. They're looking for candidates who can demonstrate these practical, job-ready skills, whether they gained them through previous work experience, apprenticeships, vocational training, military service, or industry certifications.
This is a critical shift for job seekers. It means your resume and your entire job search strategy needs to reflect this focus. You can't just list your responsibilities. You need to highlight your accomplishments and quantify them in terms of the skills you used.
Let's talk about how to adapt. The first step is self-assessment. What are your core skills? What are the skills that are in demand in your industry? And importantly, what are the skills that AI is augmenting or even replacing? Understanding this landscape is crucial.
There are many resources available to help with this. Online courses, professional certifications, even just industry reports can give you a clearer picture of in-demand skills. Think about the projects you've worked on, the problems you've solved, and the tools you've used. These are all indicators of your skills.
Now, let's address signal hiring. This is a term that describes the process where employers use proxies or signals to make hiring decisions when they lack direct evidence of a candidate's skills or potential. Traditionally, these signals included things like elite university degrees, prestigious former employers, or even personal connections. In the AI era, signal hiring can become even more sophisticated. AI algorithms might be trained to look for patterns in application data that correlate with past successful hires, even if those patterns aren't directly related to job performance. This can lead to unconscious bias being amplified by algorithms.
The danger with signal hiring is that it can exclude highly qualified candidates who don't fit the traditional mold. It can perpetuate inequality and prevent companies from accessing a diverse talent pool.
So, how do you overcome signal hiring as a job seeker? You need to proactively provide the signals that matter in a skills-based environment. This means going beyond the traditional resume.
One of the most effective ways to demonstrate your skills is by showing what you've accomplished on the job. Skilled trades and light industrial workers can highlight completed projects, certifications, apprenticeship safety records, production achievements, or examples of equipment they've operated or maintained. Whether it's documenting a fabrication project, showcasing welding certifications, listing machinery you're qualified to run, or sharing measurable accomplishments like improving productivity or maintaining an excellent safety record. These real-world examples provide tangible proof that you have the skills employers are looking for. Another tactic is to actively seek out projects and experiences that allow you to develop and demonstrate the skills employers are looking for. This might involve taking on side projects, volunteering, or even pursuing contract work. Networking is also more important than ever, but it needs to be strategic. Connect with people who are in roles you aspire to or who work at companies you're interested in. Ask them about the skills they value and the challenges they face. This information can guide your skill development and your job search. When you're applying for jobs, tailor your application materials meticulously. Don't send a generic resume. For each application, highlight the specific skills mentioned in the job description and provide concrete examples of how you've used them. Use keywords from the job description naturally within your resume and cover letter. Be open to new ways of demonstrating your qualifications. Many employers in the light industrial and skilled trade sectors are placing greater emphasis on hands-on skills assessments, practical demonstrations, pre-employment testing, and working interviews rather than relying solely on a resume. You may be asked to demonstrate equipment operation, complete a welding test, interpret blueprints, perform a mechanical task, or answer questions about workplace safety and quality procedures. These assessments give you the opportunity to show employers what you can do and how you'll perform on the job.
Let's talk about building a competitive advantage. In a cooling labor market, standing out is paramount. This means not just meeting the basic requirements, but exceeding them and demonstrating a proactive, growth-oriented mindset.
One of the biggest competitive advantages you can build is a commitment to continuous learning. The tools, equipment, safety standards, and manufacturing technologies used in the skilled trades and light industrial industries are constantly evolving. Stay current by earning new certifications, completing apprenticeship or continuing education programs, learning to operate new machinery, and keeping up with OSHA requirements, automation, robotics, and other industry advancements. Every new skill you develop makes you more valuable to employers and opens the door to greater opportunities and higher-paying roles. Think about upskilling and reskilling throughout your career. Adding complementary skills can make you a more versatile and valuable employee. For example, a machine operator who learns preventive maintenance can reduce downtime and qualify for higher-level positions. A welder who earns additional certifications or learns blueprint reading becomes eligible for a wider range of projects. An electrician who develops programmable logic, controller, troubleshooting skills, or a warehouse associate who becomes certified to operate multiple types of equipment can open the door to more responsibilities, better pay, and greater job security. The more skills you bring to the workplace, the more opportunities you'll have to advance your career.
Another aspect of competitive advantage is your soft skills. While AI is great at technical tasks, it can't replicate human empathy, creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, and leadership. These human skills are becoming increasingly valuable. Showcase your ability to collaborate, communicate effectively, and adapt to change. When you're in an interview, don't just answer the questions. Ask insightful questions that demonstrate your understanding of the company's challenges and your ability to contribute to solutions. Show that you've done your research and that you're thinking strategically. Consider contract, temporary, and project-based work as a way to build your experience and expand your skill set. Many skilled trades and light industrial professionals gain valuable experience through temporary assignments, seasonal work, contract projects, or staffing agencies that place workers with a variety of employers. Each assignment gives you the opportunity to learn new equipment, work in different industries, develop additional skills, and build a track record of reliability. These experiences not only strengthen your resume, but can also lead to long-term employment opportunities with companies looking to hire proven talent.
Let's recap the key takeaways for navigating this AI-era labor market. First, adopt a skills-based mindset. Focus on identifying, developing, and demonstrating your specific skills rather than just relying on traditional credentials. Second, recognize that many employers still rely on traditional hiring signals like job titles, degrees, or years of experience. Set yourself apart by providing clear evidence of what you can do. Highlight industry certifications, apprenticeships, specialized equipment you've operated, safety achievements, measurable production results, quality performance, and successful projects you've completed. The more you can demonstrate your real-world skills and accomplishments, the easier it is for employers to see the value you'll bring to their team. Third, build your competitive advantage through continuous learning, upskilling, and honing your human skills. Show employers that you're adaptable, proactive, and a valuable long-term asset. The job market is always in flux, but with the right mindset and a strategic approach, you can not only survive, but thrive in this evolving landscape. It's about being adaptable, being visible, and continuously demonstrating your value.
Remember, the goal is to make it easy for employers and increasingly for AI systems to see your capabilities, highlight your achievements, quantify your impact, and showcase the skills that truly matter. We've covered a lot of ground today, from understanding skills-based hiring to overcoming signal hiring and building your competitive edge. The AI era presents new challenges, but also new opportunities for those who are willing to adapt.
Before we sign off, a reminder to visit workers.com for more resources, job listings, and insights into the modern workforce.
That's all for today. Thanks for joining us on Workers.com Staffing Pulse, Insights from the Frontline. If this episode was helpful, be sure to follow and subscribe, leave a review, drop a rating, like the video, and share it with your network to help others navigate today's evolving job market. Until next time, happy job hunting!